So we're going to do a second date update right now. Christy in Echo Park is on the phone. She says, Dear Ronnie Sisney, we met when I was at a happy hour with my friends. He asked me for my number. I gave him my email. We emailed a bit. Then we started texting. Why is it that I just don't want to email anymore at all? I just don't want to email ever, actually.
Yeah, that's interesting. And why give the email number? I guess it's less invasive, but
it seems a little less personal.
I guess. But
I'm
then that's
just saying
still more of a commitment because now you can't call them. You have to literally write an email to even send to them.
But I'm saying, why is it that in my brain, sending an email seems so archaic?
Because you don't like to form sentences.
Yeah, that's true.
With like proper grammar and punctuation.
Well, how about you text shaming me, Tanya?
Yeah, I'm going to text shame you because it takes 48 hours for you to respond.
No, that's not what you said. You said I'm the worst texter ever.
Well, actually, I said worst texter in America.
Okay.
Well, at least it's not everywhere.
In the country, so there could be a worse texter abroad.
Yeah, true.
So she says that he and a friend of his came out for drinks with a group of my friends. I thought it was going well, but he's since cooled off. I get the feeling he doesn't want to go out anymore. At the very least, I want to know why, because something seems off. And Christy joining us now from Echo Park. Hey, Christy.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. So did you really like this guy?
I did. I really did. I thought we had a great connection.
And I was just reading your email. So happy hour with friends, and then you went out a second time with friends?
Yeah, so we met at happy hour, and I was out with my friends, and we had a really good time, so we exchanged emails and, kind of got to know each other a little better, and then we started texting. And, yeah, I went out again with him. He met up with a group, like this time it was like a whole group of friends, so I kind of got to see people he hangs out with. And, I mean, everything seemed to be going really well. His friends liked my friends. Like, it kind of couldn't have been better. And then after that, he just kind of got cold. Like, I got the cold shoulder a little bit. He, was pretty vague whenever he would message me back, and then he just kind of hasn't really messaged me back. I invited him to a Galaxy game, I figured that'd be a great, second date almost. And it just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem into it.
Is he busy, or do you think he's met someone else, or unavailable? I mean, those are three likely scenarios.
Yep.
I don't know. It seems more like... he just got a bad taste in his mouth. Like, maybe I did something because...
Yeah, like almost one of his friends said something to him, or I don't know. Like, was there any awkwardness on this date?
Sure, it was completely different after, we had the big friends meet up. It just, his vibe was completely different. Like, he just really didn't want anything to do with me.
Something happened.
All right, well, let's come back. Let's make the call next. We're going to call him.
Okay, awesome.
Now, Christy's on the phone, and she met a dude at happy hour.
Cute.
What a concept.
I love it.
What time is happy hour?
Like 5 to 7.
Yeah.
I
Is it still 5 to 7?
I don't know why I knew that so well. Maybe even 4 to 7.
I haven't been to a happy hour in a minute.
Oh,
and now they do late night happy hours, which is like this whole other thing.
Yeah.
Is that a happier hour?
That's like 11 p.m. to midnight happy hour.
Oh, that's happiest hour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Christy meets this guy. She's out with her friends, and they exchange email. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your email.
Less invasive. I like it.
I don't like it. I almost at that point exchange Instagram handles.
But maybe that's why he's not reaching out, because you give him his you exchange emails, and he feels like that's more of transactional business.
I mean, possibly. People get weird in LA. You got to protect yourself. So, you got to have a full screening process.
Fair.
Preach,
okay.
girl.
So we're going to call him and find out why. They met at happy hour, then they ended up hanging out with all their friends, and then he just totally cooled off and disappeared. So why? Busy, unavailable, not interested? What's the deal? Let's call now. And you be very quiet, Christy. Let me see if we can find out, okay? And then we'll tell him that you're on with us, but not until we try and get to the bottom of it.
Got it.
Okay, hang on.
Hello.
Hi, is Ben there?
Yeah, this is he. Who's this?
It's Ryan Seacrest. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you, sir. Just so you know, your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now, and we're calling you about a woman named Christy that you met at happy hour recently. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah. No, I remember going out with her. Yeah.
Right on. How did that go?
I mean, it was great at first. I mean, I liked her. She was she was really cool. You know, we had a really good connection, and you know, we both kind of made each other laugh. But I mean, I don't know. I just felt like it really was going to lead anywhere.
Oh.
And why did you feel that?
I don't know. I mean, so when we went out, there were some other people there, you know, kind of a mix, her friends, my friends, and everything. And, I mean, really, the short of it is one of her friends basically said that I shouldn't be wasting my time with her.
Her friend said that to you?
Really?
Yeah, it was, I mean, and it took me by surprise a little bit because, I mean, I mean, obviously, I didn't really feel like this was, you know, I wasn't buying this 100% certainty, but I mean, she kind of talked a little bit more about it, and you know, even while we were out that night, you know, I mean, she had Christy had said certain things that kind of triggered what her friend had told me, and it was basically like, you know, I mean, the friend was going on about like Christy likes guys that have money, and you know, she has an ex that she's like not 100% over yet.
Got it.
What?
Yeah.
But why would her? Well, can I say, Ben? Christy's actually on the phone right now. Christy, why would your friend sabotage you like that?
I don't know, but I think I might know who that friend is, and she tends to get a little drunk and get a little mouthy.
Well, how about possessive? Maybe she didn't want you
or
with Ben.
jealous.
Maybe she liked Ben. Yes.
Clearly, yeah. No, I mean, this wouldn't have been the first time that this has happened. I mean,
Well, but it's so big.
not over my ex. That's a wild accusation.
Ben, Christy, Ben. Here we are together. So it sounds like hi. Welcome to the happy hour. It sounds like, Christy, like your friends are saying stuff on your back to sabotage your opportunity here.
I mean, I guess so. It sounds a little embellished. Like, yeah, I was talking to my friend about the importance of, like, finding somebody that values money and, like, you know, hard work. But, I mean, to go so far as to say that I'm, like, a gold digger practically is what you're saying, that's just a little extreme. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be, like, financially sound and looking for that in a partner. I mean, maybe that kind of got blown out of proportion, but I mean, the whole thing about my ex, I don't even know where that's coming from. I don't even like any of my exes.
Look, I mean, you made some comments even when it was just us talking, and I mean, look, I'll be frank with you. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not driving around like a Benz or Lexus or anything here. I mean, but I mean, I'm doing okay for myself. But if the bar is basically, you know, money, I mean, I'm not. I'll tell you right now. I mean, it's not going to be something that I'm going to be able to give you a bunch of right now. I mean, I definitely can't compete if, you know,
well,
if you
it's not
are
about
still...
you providing me with money. That's not what I meant. And if you took whatever I said out of context, I'm really sorry. It's really just, you know, I mean, like, I have a 401k at my work, and that's just something that I value for myself. So I'm good. But I just value hard work, and you're a hard worker. Obviously, like, we've emailed quite a bit and kind of gotten to know each other. If I thought that you were a loser...
This is way intense for me.
I literally cannot.
I can't.
I love it.
I don't know. It's a little intense for me for someone that doesn't know someone so well.
Yeah.
I mean...
What you're trying to say, Christy, is that you want somebody who's driven and has goals. Would you say that that's you, Ben?
Yeah, I respect that. I mean, because I'm driven. There are goals that I want to attain, but I mean, I'm not racking up six figures every week.
Yeah, but I think you took what her friend said and you ran with it, and it's not what Christy's trying to say.
It got misconstrued, sure.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there were some things there, you know, between the money thing, and then, like, that was one thing, but then, you know, she mentioned this X thing, and it was just like, I'm not going to... I've done that. I'm not competing with somebody where their eyes aren't even focused on me. It's like it's not worth it.
Well, listen, we've come together, we've had a relationship, and we've broken up all in the same call here. I think, Christy, one of my issues for you is this friend that's saying crap behind your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to take care of that. For
Ben,
sure.
Christy, do you want to go out again or not?
I still have those Galaxy tickets.
Oh, no.
I mean, I like her. You know, Christy, you're a really cool girl, and I would. Knowing this, I'd love to go out with you guys.
Okay.
Fantastic.
What?
I love it.
Okay, but just don't talk to each other because it gets down the wrong path. All right. We're going to let you connect independently. Everyone's got everybody's number. I have both your numbers if you need them.
Perfect. Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
and exchange numbers.
luck.
It's with
Good-
the emails.
Yeah, exactly. Like, let's get off email. Good luck, guys. And their friends stay home. No friends coming on that one.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you know somebody was out for her.
I know that's
To
so
say
messed
that.
up.
It is so messed up.
But
it's-
it's messed up on his part too. I hate that he just listened to the friend.
How about-
I would.
I would too.
No
Yeah.
way. Like jump into the relationship for yourself and
Well,
don't
wait a
listen to
minute.
what people say.
Yeah, but that's, I don't know. Sometimes like people try and give you warnings. However,
Yeah.
But
how
that's
about-
I'm not a warning. Like you can tell me all you want, but I'm going to experience it for myself and make my own decision. I'm not going to listen to you guys and say, "Oh, hate her" or "Don't like her." I'm
Well-
going to go in with open eyes and try to actually be in a relationship with somebody, friendship
we're
or not.
for sure just going to listen to everybody that comments on Instagram.
Clearly.
I can't totally.
That's all we're
Wow.
going to do.
Somebody's
You guys
gonna
are
warn me.
followers.
I'm gonna be like, bye.
Yeah, we're followers.
What a
I
mean
didn't-
trend.
They went into an argument, by the way. They don't even know each other. Like, what?